Okay, we are working on a Ford 1978 Ford 7600 with no hydraulic lift arms working. I'm going to show you hopefully how to check to make sure the pump is good and then what I think is actually wrong with it. Got my new stand to help me hold it, try to make better videos. This is the #1 recommended brand by the adult entertainment industry, and we are going to try to make this work. I do believe the pump is pumping, but I believe it's not actually filling up. I can feel it trying to pull though. So I believe the valve is stuck. Okay, see it off. And remove. See if you can see that. So we're going to remove all these bolts on the outside. This one, this one, this one. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's about 13 bolts that have to come out. Then we're gonna come around, okay. Our next thing, this guy comes out right here. This is your pipe that goes through to feed it up hydraulics. For those of you wondering, inch and 5/16. if you don't take this guy out, he will shear off and you will be in a world of, well, I ain't gonna tell you, but you know what you'll be in a world of. And it's not good. Ask me how I know that shears off. Because I've done it before. On a charity job, nonetheless, too. Okay, now the only thing left to do, once you take that guy off, we're gonna go knock the linkages to the arms out, drive the pins out, and the pipe actually goes in and threads in right here. And if you don't take that pipe out, it'll knock it off. Here's the plate where we need. This is our block off piece right here. We gotta unscrew this, like so, okay? These are 3/8 coarse bolts and they're too short for what we need. So what we gotta do is I go down to Ace Hardware and I get the longest rod they got, 3/8 National Fine Thread. And then I chase on more threads to it with a die. I'm gonna run the nut down a little way. Couple of washers. Socket. Screw this bad boy in. Until she bottoms out. I put this guy down there. And we're going to tighten. What you're going to see if we back this off is we're going to start pulling that guy out. We need to pull that rascal out. Try to make sure you're as over as possible to the plate. That way when you pull, you're only getting what you want, not to try to damage nothing. And your plug should start moving out. Just verify it is before you start cranking. That's what I like to do, but we can see this one's moving now. That first yank, it took a lot to get this guy out. you got a ratchet repair or a ratchet wrench, just make this a lot quicker. But if I go inside too soon, then I got to be in there with my wife. And, hey, it's just more shop time, you know what I mean? So I keep pulling. And as I'm pulling, the auxiliary remotes that were stuck, the hoses that are rotted off and have been stuck, they're losing fluid now. So I think we're getting what we needed. Let's just check one more time. See what you get little by little. Is a valve starts to emerge. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, but we are indeed getting it pulled. So with that being said, jam that bad boy back up on there. And like that, this is what we got now. She is knocked loose, which is cool. You can see trash and stuff in there. This is the plug. I believe the valve is still up in there. And that's the guy we're after right there. We're gonna polish him up and get him cleaned up to where he's able to go back up in there. See all the trash that was in there? Gonna polish up this bore in here too. And yeah, for those of you wondering what I did to get that out, this guy's gonna go in like so, okay? So, I'm a big fan of brass when you're beating on steel. We'll get you a brass punch. Come in on this side right through here and give her a little tap. And as you can see, you can actually, well, where's my long punch? You can come right through and get that bad boy to come out. And see if you stick her all the way through. That goes all the way through, but you got to get this guy out. You got to take the plug off. Here's your puller we made to get that plug out of there. Okay, nothing sophisticated. It's an 1.1 yard sail socket and a homemade bolt. And now the trick is we're gonna have to clean this guy. Oh, there's a good shot of my drink. Now the trick is we gotta get this side, cleaned up, then come back in and clean up that side. I'll show you how we put it all together and what have you. You simply just get her flush. refit your plug. There's an O-ring here. I don't know if you can see. There's an O-ring there, right in there, that can be refreshed when we put this back together. Yeah, if you want to. And then just put your plug back in it. And we're ready to put this rascal back on. Tighten these guys up. And now the fun begins of putting it back together. Okay, we got our draft cover back on. Use extreme caution on this guy. Put this outer piece on the bypass pipe first and then tighten them in. Otherwise, if you don't, you run the risk of snapping off the end of the bypass tube. I hope I was able to help you all. If you like it, hit that like and subscribe button. That's what pays the bills. If it's not for you guys watching my tractor repair videos, I got to go back to faking Brittany grinder feet videos, and that's not fun. As you can see, we were successful. And I'm gonna need some new caps. But we got it.